Hey, just want to make a quick video showing the Dorian Bricktron's 501st Gunship. I put up a short, so if you don't feel like watching me talking, you can check that out. But I just want to go in depth over everything. I used the majority of the base model, and then I changed up a few things here and there just to make it a bit more sturdy and make things look a little bit cooler. But otherwise, the base model is really cool too, so you should definitely at least try it out if you want one of these. This is probably one of the favorite things I've made in my collection, so yeah, just dive into it. All right, start up front. So kept the guns the same, and then added a little triangle piece down there. The cockpit I changed up a little bit. I found that it was kind of loose and annoying before with just like the single connections, so I just put one of those double connection pieces there. And also the cockpit, I just connected both of them, so it just flips up nice and easy like that. You can open it up, and yeah. So interior wise, you can see I just added a few details and made their seats a bit more pretty because it was just a single gray block before, but now they got another little computer system there, and then they also can hold their guns right there. All right, and before I forget, just the bottom, I just added a whole lot of blocks just to make it stand up a bit easier, and also make everything a bit more connected. Just adding those the wedge pieces and just standard bricks. Wing wise, changed these up a little bit too. So I added my own like little blaster turrets there, and then instead of having the arm connect to the wing, I just connected this to the wing itself because I don't care too much about moving it, and I think it looks pretty darn cool just sitting in there. Then I also just moved these to make them a little bit more sturdy and less loose. Some random details too. Otherwise, pretty similar. These engine pieces, didn't do a whole lot. I just added some plates on some of them just to get them, a bit more connected. Otherwise, mostly the same. And then I added a plate. You probably can't see it on the very bottom of it where it's connected, just once again to make everything a bit more connected and a bit more sturdy. Yeah, otherwise, not a whole lot else. Well, a little bit more, but just everywhere in the model, I pretty much added bricks and other connections where I could, just so it's more connected, more sturdy. Before, I believe this was just hanging off on its own before, but now added connections under that, so it's not going to go anywhere. Same with the other one. And really, most of the model is the same, but just adding more bricks and more layers just so everything's a bit more connected. All right, so starting on this side, added some some armor flaps right there. And once again, like this connection here, if you looked at the original model, it was very loose, so I just added a bunch of bricks in place just about everywhere just to make everything more sturdy. It's right there, you can see it a bit better. It was just like some thin black pieces here before, but I got plates on plates now, so everything's a bit more connected. Here I didn't change this up much. I just added a double connection piece just so it stays on a bit better. As you can see, it's now connected by like two of those hinges where it was just one hinge before. But otherwise, I have no plans for that inside. It's too small, and I think it looks great anyways. So yeah, it's pretty much for that side, but give you a little under view. Yeah, you can see just really layering it up so nothing falls off easy, which is awesome because I like this a lot. All right, and then I suppose we can jump inside here. So, just added some more details. Otherwise, everything's pretty similar before. I also connected up the roof a bit more, connected the wings a bit more just to make those all more sturdy. Big fan of sturdiness. And then same with the where the troops go in here as well. Otherwise, a lot of it is the same, but just more sturdy. All right, and then let's check out the wings here next. I mean the little side panels next. All right, changed up the side panels here on both sides. just to make them more sturdy, a bit more connected. There's a lot of holes on them before, but not as many holes now as you can see. Just adding some plates, adding some more detail. And then I would, you know, I'd just add hinge pieces and other connection pieces just so it can't, you know, I can stop the folding of it. So this is the most it'll fold, so that's nice. Otherwise, you know, I didn't really find I'm keeping this the way it works the same. It's honestly pretty good. It's pretty loose. It doesn't really fall on me yet. I also don't have the pieces to, you know, make the standard troop areas in the ways the Republic Gunship builds Technic pieces, but I think this does the job just fine. And this side, more the same. Try to get, you know, just adding some more plates, some more detail just to make it a bit more filled up. And here on this one, you can see I have that little piece so it doesn't fold in anymore on that one. So yeah. And quickly show you what they look like folded up. I like doing that one first, and then putting that one there. And you know, I think it looks pretty nice. Look at that. Forgot to mention also, if you do build this, I recommend like really sturdying up this little area once you do build it. You'll notice it's like a little flimsy, and this is just by far the easiest way to pick it up with one hand, at least for me. Otherwise, you can just pick it up from the bottom with both your hands. So yeah, I guess now the last thing to do is just the back. Just the back, and then I can show it in practice. Back I changed like nothing, because the back looks pretty awesome as it was, and it was pretty sturdy as it was too. So yeah, now I'm just gonna show you how it looks in practice a little. All right, so real quick, what it might look like if you want to play around with it, use it in a mock or something. Ideally, it could hold a lot more troops, but I didn't feel like putting a bunch in and then taking them out. So, you know, here, pretty easily fit at least 2 guys in. Could fit in more, but if you don't feel like, you really have to dig in there if you want to fit more. So this part easily can fit 4. This little side area can easily fit 2. I have 1 in there. I'll just put another one on the other side. And then here's how the cockpit looks with these guys. See, they're just chilling in there. This guy, he can reach the handlebars. This guy can't, just the way I modified it a bit. And I'm totally fine with that. I don't feel like modifying it a bit anymore. So yeah, I'm good with that. You can see their gun holders nice and tight. You can see they fit nice and snug in their cockpit. And I like the way they're in it. You can just see their helmets on that back end of it. So yeah, pretty cool, you know. Easily fit 6 troops if you want. Definitely could fit, I'd say you could probably fit like 10 if you really tried. Probably more if you have small hands, but yeah. So overall, definitely give this a shot if you have the 4 battle packs. And definitely use your imagination a little to mod it, because it is a fantastic alt build. Thanks for watching.